welcome to DIY with Nancy. Hope you're all doing well. Today I've decided I'm going to make my daughter's favorite cake, and that is a Nutella cake. It's a very simple cake. It's very thin layered, very moist, delicious, chocolate. Who doesn't like chocolate? And I'm gonna show you how to make my recipe for Nutella cake step by step. First, I'm going to start off with 4 large eggs. And to that, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm adding my whisk attachment just to mix that up together, placing it on high speed and letting it go for 5 minutes until my eggs are nice and fluffy. Now here we are, it's ready, and as you can see, it's blended for 5 minutes, and here is the batter, a very fluffy batter. Next, here I have 3/4 cups of Nutella, and I'm placing it in a medium-sized bowl. Next, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of cake and pastry flour. Stir that together to ensure that the Nutella and the cake flour are well combined. Now at this point, I'm going to add the egg mixture that we blended earlier, and I'm going to add it gradually. And I'm going to start off by stirring slowly. Make sure that the Nutella is not at the bottom and it's well incorporated into the egg mixture, just as I'm doing here. And then you gently fold the egg into the Nutella. Now I'm ready to add the balance of the egg mixture, and I'm gently going to fold it into the Nutella, as I'm doing here. The batter is now ready to be poured into a pan. Now for this recipe, I'll be using a 9-inch springform pan with a detachable bottom. I've lined the springform pan with parchment paper, and now I'm going to grease it with some baking spray just around the edges. All there's left to do is to pour the batter into the springform pan. Now at this point, you want to make sure your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. It's now ready to go into the oven, and I'm going to bake it at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. Nutella cake is out of the oven. It's cooled for about 15 minutes, and I'm gently running a paring knife around the edges of the pan, just so that the springform pan can be removed, and of course your Nutella cake is not stuck to the edges. So here we are. We're going to open. I'm just going to show you here. There's like a latch which you just open, and remove it carefully. And you can see that it's a very thin layered cake, but so rich and delicious. And for the last step, I have 1 tablespoon of icing sugar, and I'm simply dusting it onto the Nutella cake. And there you have it. My Nutella cake is ready to be served. A few suggestions to serve the Nutella cake. You can have it simple with icing sugar and strawberry. You can drizzle some chocolate sauce, or you can have a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream, my favorite. Okay everyone, that was my Nutella cake recipe. And a few things I'd like you to know is that I bake the Nutella cake on the top rack in the oven. And then when it's ready, I let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll see that it will shrink as it's cooling. It's a very thin layered cake, very rich and delicious, and I hope you all enjoyed the recipe today. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like the recipe, leave me a comment, and if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time everyone, take care.